Hey folks, I just wanted to give you a quick update because I find that I am interested in contractors and their workflow and practices and all of that. And even though I'm part-time, full-time during the summers, I am at points full-time. And so it's always interesting to me to see flow and efficiency and just practices, really. Every once in a while, a lot of times, maybe you're grabbing a nugget from something. In any case, just wanted to update you really quickly on what I was doing today. A little earlier, I was doing a tour of this addition that we have put on. It was 3 years ago, actually, that we did all of this. Had the first floor on the previous year to that, and then we put the second floor on, roof, and we got the whole outside done with windows and trim and the siding. That actually is a Hardy siding, as a matter of fact. It's a concrete-based siding from the Hardy company. And we needed to match the original house, which you can kind of see over there in the distance. And the original house had cedar siding with an 8-inch reveal. It was probably a 9 or a 10-inch siding with the lap. Maybe, well, it doesn't matter. But we had an 8-inch reveal, and I could only really find that in the Hardy without buying cedar. So we have a concrete-based siding. And it was actually it was heavy, but it was easy to install when it came right down to it. So I was very pleased with it, very pleased with the products. It won't wick water, so that paint should stay on there quite a long time. We're really excited about this product and the longevity of it. But anyway, this is the addition. Walk out, first floor, kitchen, second floor, all the other stuff. That would be the laundry room, that would be the bathroom. So that being said, I just cleaned out all of my tools. I did a tour of the upstairs really quickly, just because we're so happy to have the drywall done, starting to be finished tomorrow, that I wanted to get all my tools cleaned out. Ergo this video, which I need to speed it up because I know I talk a lot. So if I come back over to here, I went ahead and set my compact bench up, which is my semi-compact bench. It's actually 7 feet long, not 6. It is 3 wide though. And there you go. I got my spreader shelf. Still haven't polyurethane, or actually it's a spar urethane is what the product is called. I've been searching for the name, couldn't remember it. Finally saw the can today. And it's a spar urethane. I couldn't get a spar varnish, couldn't get a marine varnish at the time that I wanted to do all this, so I picked up a spar urethane. And it's supposed to be good for the weather. I don't leave this out in the weather, but in case it takes weather, my bench is okay. I'm not going to have to sand it again like I've done a couple of times. So anyway, here are all the tools that came from upstairs, brought them down here, and I have everything fired up. I actually pulled my coil out. I added my second coil. So there's the Flexzilla, and here's this old extra coil that I used to have. That was my original coil until Ron recommended the Flexzilla. So I have that. And then this just extends out, and I've got my air ready to go. So all of these tools that you see here, I'm going to clean off quickly, and I'm going to put them back there because that lends itself to just when you put stuff in there, it's very hard not to just put it in and put it where it needs to go. So it never really is overly untidy, if you will, or unorganized. But I just wanted to let you know what I was doing because I think cleanup is a good part of maintaining tools. And if I am at a customer's house and I want to pull my tools out, bring them in on the job site, I want them to look pretty good. I do not want them to, look like they've been through the ringer 3 or 4 times. Now, in some cases, that's maybe a mark of a longevity tool that has really just withstood the test of time and performance, and that's awesome. It also maybe is a mark of how much experience you have, because you have a tool that is that old, that is that beat up, if you will. And there is a place for that, certainly, but every single tool, certainly I don't want them to look brand new coming onto the job site. That's not the point of a tool, to always look like it's a model tool, brand new. But I don't want it to look as though that's all I have. And I can't afford to replace tools. So it's one of those, it's a balance, and not everybody feels that way. And I don't really care what tools look like for other people. I really don't. I don't walk around on job sites and go, hey, what about that tool? It looks, I don't do that. It's not about anybody else but me and just what I like to do. But I like to see cleaner tools. I don't mind them scuffed up. I don't mind them marked, but I do wipe them down every once in a while, as far as with a wet cloth. Otherwise, it's just getting the dust off of them and making them look as presentable as possible, with putting in the minimum amount of time to get them that way. So I'm not taking them inside and polishing them. I'm not taking them apart and cleaning them all out and putting them back together. So it's just like that. So all of this stuff will simply get wiped off, blown off, whatever, cleaned up and put back. And I do this almost nightly at the end of every job that I am on. It was driven to me way back in 1990 when I got into this business, 1989, that you clean up. You clean up after each day. You clean up your stuff. You put, if my tools are staying into a job because it's secure, they all get put into a neat pile or they get put on a table somewhere. Back before we had, I had this thing. It's neat, it's organized, it's ready to go for me. That's my efficiency. That's my workflow. I know other people operate completely differently, and I am cool with it all. This just works for me. So I'm going to clean all this stuff up, put it away. Just wanted to give you an update because we are so excited to be making a lot of progress on this thing right here. This will keep me out of the doghouse a long time. So it's good stuff. I'm just kidding. All right, hey, you all take care. You be safe, and I don't know. I'm just putting these things up as I think of them, just because I'm having a good time doing it, and family, friends, some relation, and everything can kind of look from a distance and go, he's still a goofball. And yes, I am. Goofball forever. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.